Good morning traders and welcome to today's live trading. Today is the 27th of July. It's a Friday and as usual we are on the FTSE 100. So quick disclaimer, the reason I didn't put a trade out yesterday was simply because I didn't really get to trade. You'd see, if you look back over the price action yesterday, there were actually a really couple of decent pin bars within sort of the small range that price moved in yesterday that would have probably worked out quite well, but I just didn't get to trade, so hence there was no recording for yesterday. And to be honest, that's been the story for July quite a lot. I haven't actually traded much this month at all, hence why there's been probably a lack of videos for the live trading videos this month. Even a couple of weeks back I thought I was going to get back more into a routine of doing more trading, but just as it is, I'm still really quite busy, and I don't like, if I can't dedicate a morning to trading, I don't really like dedicating an hour here and an hour there, because you want to be in the zone. You want to be completely focused when you're doing it. You don't want to be thinking about other things or distracted with other things. That's when mistakes can start creeping in. So unless I can fully focus on it for a whole morning or an afternoon, I tend just to ignore that day, which has happened quite a bit this month, unfortunately. But fingers crossed, I think I'm going to be less busy over the next month or so hopefully there'll be more trades up on the channel, and just more trading in general. But that's enough for me babbling. Let me quickly run you through my bands for today. You can see I've got one around the 7710 level, one just below here at the 7680 level, one below there 7640, and a couple above and below these. What I would like to see this morning is price is currently above its high of yesterday. I would like to see it carry on moving higher pre-market. We've only got 7 minutes, but if you could get up into this band before or after the open without coming down, then I would be happy to take a short from up here. To be honest, I'll probably, regardless of what it does, I'll be happy to take a short from up here, but I think the probability of the trade working out would be better if it doesn't come down first. So that's what I would like to see. If it doesn't, it's comfortably broken above this band anyway, so there's a potential for a long. I actually don't like seeing the break before the market open. This is on lower volatility price action, so it'd be nice to see that break after the open. Or if it wants to come crashing all the way down, we have got a couple of bands down here that we could look to get involved at. So yep, as usual, we're just waiting. Opens just over 5 minutes now, so I'm going to go grab a drink and I'll catch you in a little bit. Right, we're just coming up to 3:30. I'm going to be putting a trade in any second, it's looking like, if this finishes how this candle is going to finish. It has. So the low of this candle is 0.5.3. I want to be in at 0.4.1. 0.4.1. Let's submit that order. So basically I'm just looking for a general move down to the band below. That's it, our order's been triggered. I'm a little bit annoyed with this one because I missed this signal here. I went to place an order on the trading platform and it froze. It's never done that before, and then it crashed. I had to restart it, and then by the time I'd restarted it, this candle was half formed. So not ideal. But that said, this is an engulfing candle in itself. It engulfs it's probably the biggest candle we've had since late morning, so it's a decent candle. Hopefully we get some follow through from this candle and we can make a move down here. If the risk to reward hadn't been good enough on the trade, I would have skipped it, even though you missed the signal. If that happens, you're just going to have to move on. But as it happens, we're still looking at around somewhere between 11 points, 12 points profit, and there's up to sort of not quite 18 but 16ish points down to the band below, probably as this 200 comes up as well, maybe a little bit higher. But the risk to reward is good on the trade, and the setup's good. The hourly has been testing the ATMA for a while. we've had a big move away from all the EMAs on the 4 hour, so there is room for a move down. Even if it only comes to sort of 7690, it'll be good enough. So we'll see how see what this can do. Even I'll bring the ticket across so you can see it. I'll put the stops in as usual, and we'll see how this one runs. Okay, so it's 4 now, so just a quick update really. We've tried to move down a couple of times and we're just finding support within the band, it's looking like. 4, so there's 20 minutes really of the normal trading hours left. I think if this goes into the close and past the close, then we'll probably see price quite quickly just drop off. You know, the volatility will disappear and everything. So if it's just meandering around in this band, then I will just close the trade. I'm not going to try and hold on for, you know, what could take into next week. It's just not worth it. And from testing, I just don't like holding trades over any day, never mind a weekend. Your edge seems to disappear somewhat when the volatility drops off. So that's not something I'll be doing. But just to recap the other days, the rest of the price action, I've actually been out for a large portion of today. I was looking at potentially a short from down here, but that never happened. I went out shortly after that, missed all this, and sort of came back for this afternoon, saw the double top. Like I say, I missed this bloody pin bar, but got in on the engulfing candle, and we're just still looking for the breakdown. So if it happens, it happens. If it not, then so be it. I haven't put the stop in actually, which I'll do now. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. Right, so 5:15 now. What I'm going to do is close this trade here for 6 points. Obviously it's not the target for the trade, but once we're 45 minutes past the close of the normal market hours now, so you can see the volatility now is just dropping off. With every 5-minute candle that forms, we're just getting less and less movement. And as we talked about earlier, after the market hours are finished, your edge just seems to disappear. It could go either way really. It doesn't seem to respect support and resistance too much after the close of the trading hours, or anything else for that matter really. It just sort of trundles on. And especially with it being a Friday and going into a proper close period over the weekend, it's better to just close it out. So 6 points on the trade. Obviously the target was down towards the next band. It's just a nothing trade really, not much to say on it. We didn't get a definitive conclusion to it. The setup was good. It would have been better had I got in at the actual candle I wanted to get into. That would have been looking down at 14 points profit, which would have been a decent return. But as it was, we missed that one and I got in on this engulfing here, and that gave us a small profit even on this small trading account. So I hope you have enjoyed the video. I know there's not been too many updates today, but something to take away at least. If you have enjoyed it, please do leave a like on the video, and if you haven't done already, please do consider subscribing. Thanks very much, and I'll see you next week.